So I have two things I want to share with you today. First, I have an unboxing. Secondly, I have a dilemma. Before we dive into all that though, I want to ask you guys, did any of you get lucky with the Kiss Lock drop? The Coach Kiss Lock was finally re-released summer 2025. It dropped Tuesday night. I shared both the links for the Coach website and over at Dillard's where I was able to find the black colorway. Readily available, middle of the day. It was absolute insanity. But I want to know from you guys, did any of you get one of them? And if you did, what color did you get? Because I am so torn. I don't know if I want to buy the brown or if I want to buy the black. Probably won't buy the pink, or do I need to buy one at all? There's a lot to work through with that, but I want to hear from you guys. Let me know in the comments, which one did you get and how excited are you? Because I might be living vicariously through you if I wasn't lucky and couldn't get the brown. Let's set up this scenario real quick, and I'm going to tell you a quick story time, just kind of, catch up with you guys. I haven't really done like a really informal sit down unboxing in a long time. Normally these are like big productions out in the living room. We get flowers and everything, and it's a whole ordeal. Today we're shooting from the hip. It's casual. It's country western, if you will. Over the weekend, we met up with our friend Jamie over at Lux Petite. Go and check her channel out if you haven't. You know where the link is, it's going to be down below. But we met up for brunch at Beatrix. I finally tried the steak and eggs there. The chimichurri sauce, you guys, was so delicious. Absolutely the best. But we shopped around a little bit afterwards. We popped into Ralph Lauren, of course, as one does, and I tried on this beauty. Now, the Western Polo ID, guys, has lived in my head rent-free ever since it was teased last month. That's part of the dilemma, which we're going to unpack here in a little bit. And then, of course, as one does, we ended up over at Coach. And we were trying on the Empires and the Brooklyns, and honestly, I trashed both a lot on this channel. The new warm brown colorway, they should have just called it brownie, but the warm brown colorway is absolutely stunning in the suede, both on the Empire and the Brooklyn. I don't know if I'm quite there yet, if I want to eat my own words and do an unboxing of one of those eventually, but that Empire, it's embedded in here. It was pretty darn good. We ended up in the back in the sales section as one does, and I already can tell you know where this is going. I've teased you enough. So let's dive into this, and then we'll look at the quirks and features, as Doug DeMuro would say. And then I want to talk to you about my dilemma, because guys, it is so real. When it comes to Coach, of course, you've got the ribbon and the box here, and I had to retie the ribbon. They apparently don't tie them like Coach trained us to back in the early 2010s, the Reed Krakoff era, if you will. But this is a bag that I've wanted for a hot minute. I've never really talked about it on this channel, and it was definitely an impulse buy. I saw it on sale, and I'm just like, oh my god, I have to have it. Bought it, and I'm kind of questioning myself, really. I'm questioning myself at the end of the day. Was this a necessary purchase? So I'm gonna need your help here in just a moment. What do you guys think I got? Pause the video and comment. I'm just kidding, please don't. But in here, we have the Coach tissue, which, love. Fabulous, love that for them. And once we're beyond the tissue, we're getting to the goods. And you guys know me. Normally I buy, all of my bags pre-owned, especially over at like Zenlux, sites like that. But like this was just, it was there, it was a moment, and I had to have it. I know you know what this is. If you know me and anything about this channel, you already know what this is, and you already know what my dilemma is too, I bet. I'm just gonna take a safe bet and say you probably do. But in here, inside this dust bag, is the Coach Western Tabby in the burnished amber colorway. If we're gonna lean into the Western theme, they should have just called it whiskey. Hello, whiskey, Wild West. I don't burnished amber. Anyway, this colorway, as you all know, went on sale, and it went so fast. Like, you had to be so aggressive to snag this online, because guys, it was not waiting around for anybody, me included. Over in our members Discord, there was a fabulous member who already unboxed theirs and showed it off, and I'm just like, ugh. I regret not getting that bag. So when we were in the store and I saw this on the sales shelf, the sales manager came up. She's like, that's the last one. You better get it if you want it. But it turns out they had another one in the back. So they brought out the other one in the back. They laid them side by side. And I asked you guys over on Instagram, I'm like, do I go with the left, which was more smooth? Do I go with the right, which had this gorgeous texture? Obviously I went with the right. And a lot of you resoundingly said go with the one with texture. And with this one, I fell in love because it's kind of reminding me almost of Hermes Barinia. I know it's a stretch, but stay with me. It's kind of got like that warm patina-y leather, that kind of minimal texture that you can kind of see in some of the Barinia. And honestly, guys, this bag smells phenomenal. So let's talk about the quirks and features. But before we dive into all that, and eventually my dilemma that I need your help, I need you to hold my hand and help me through this. let me introduce myself. Hey guys, my name's Caleb. I post luxury and lifestyle related content several times a week here on YouTube and over my website, curatedbycaleb.com. On there, you're going to find a lifestyle blog, a well-stocked online store, if I do say so myself. We just had our icon sale. Head over to the website, curatedbycaleb.com. You're going to find Burberry, Valentino, YSL, Dooney & Burke, Coach, all of the stuff we love. And if you want a little bit more access to the channel beyond just hitting the subscribe button down below, which if you haven't, please do, consider joining my membership. Hit this QR code over here on your screen for a little bit more information on the membership. Over there, you're going to have the private members only Discord, which trust me, we get up to a lot in there. There are the members only lives, and most importantly, the members only meetups, which is coming up here in a few months. I am so excited to see everyone again, see some new faces, and trust me guys, we have a lot of fun over there. So check it all out. Let's discuss the Western Tabby. So at first glance, you're like, Caleb, that's a shoulder bag, like that's not going to work on you. You're probably right, it probably wouldn't. So with this bag, it comes with two separate straps. Right now, just for like easy display purposes, I have it on the shoulder strap. On the interior, there is a second strap, which this is the crossbody. Now, I tried this on in store, and albeit my pictures weren't the best, some lady actually walked in front of me between me and the mirror as I'm taking a photo. I'm like, okay, you could have gone around the column, but I guess this was a shortcut. But it also comes with a shoulder strap. Now, what I love about this bag in particular, when you change straps, you can slide off the shoulder protector and put it on the crossbody, which I'll most likely wear this either long shoulder or crossbody. So with this bag, it is done in a natural full grain leather. And with full grain leather, that's one of the better leathers that you can get. It's going to be nice, it's going to be rich, it's going to be thick. And this one, I was actually surprised to myself. I had to like really get a magnifying glass out and check, but it's actually lined in suede. Now, it's not the backside of the leather. That would be so luxurious and fabulous, but they need to have a little bit of material in between to kind of give it a little bit of structure. But it is lined in actual suede, which historically, Coach has, you know, whether unknowingly or not, their employees have always said like, oh, it's lined in suede, and it's actually a really kind of thick, nubby microfiber. It's not true suede. If you look close enough, you can see in between all the little fine hairs and see that it's actually just like a flocked fabric. But with this is actually lined in suede, and according to the website, it's suede as well. That's kind of fabulous. The interior, you get one zipper pocket lined in this gorgeous suede. I wish it was a little bit more ochre to kind of pop against this whiskey colorway, burnished amber. But this front pocket, guys, is fabulous. So I have the biggest iPhone, and I've got a pop socket on the back. You can literally just slide your phone right in, he says while struggling on camera. Listen, not everything's easy on camera, I tell you what. So that fits right in there. They're in the front pocket. The back pocket can also house the phone. I like it being kind of flat to the bag. I don't want it to stretch out and have like kind of those like bulbous points in the corner. So I'm not going to put it in that pocket, but this front pocket is gusseted. So you're going to be able to fit your phone in there, maybe your little wallet if you want. But other than that, it is a very simple bag. What I love about this bag too is the attention to detail. So there's two different type of tabbies that are very similar. Of course, we have my soft tabby back there in the denim, but with the two current newest tabbies that are kind of like this, you have the Western style, which has the buckles on the front, a longer pocket that can house the phone, and then you have the cute little turn lock pockets on the side, which I absolutely love. As you all know, I am a sucker for anything east-west cargo, like I am there 100. Those are my favorite trends to live within. And I also love anytime Coach does a turn lock, which they don't really do as much anymore, which is kind of a shame. Turn locks are absolutely fabulous and very Coach. If you haven't already, check out my Coach is Killing It video for a little bit of history with Bonnie Cashin. But in here, you've just got cute little pockets. You could, I don't know, house some Tic Tacs or some loosies if you want to throw in your loose cigarettes, I guess. Not that I smoke. Anyway, with this, you've got the little turn lock pockets on the sides, you've got the slip pocket in the back, you've got the big slip pocket on the front, and overall it is just a chic and casual bag. Now, the other difference with the cargo tabby, you get all the same features, but instead of the buckles on the front and the long pocket, you get two smaller flat pockets, and it comes in two sizes, the standard size, and then I want to say like 36 or 38 for the big tabby, the big cargo tabby. Now, I tried that one on at Nordstrom. I'm not a Nordstrom shopper, but it just happened to be near the parking garage. It was raining that day. So on our way back through, we all stopped at handbags, right? As one does. And I pulled it off the shelf. I'm like, oh, it's kind of giving diaper bag energy is what my husband said. But for me, it reminded me of my grandpa. He had like these old, you know, like those big in the 80s, the big JVC, like camcorders that sat over your shoulder, the big home cameras. It just reminded me of something that you would throw that kind of a big camera in. So I was like, I don't really know if the 36 2026 is the vibe. Now I'm kind of questioning that because I'm like, oh, that does look really good. There's a guy on TikTok that had one. He just threw it on his shoulder. I'm like, oh, that looks cash. Because here's the dilemma, you guys. Walk me through this, okay? If you're new here, hi, my name's Caleb. I have very specific bag taste, right? Like we've all been through it. We've all seen the evolution over the last 4 or 5 years here on YouTube. And when it comes down to it, crossbody bags, aside from backpacks, are probably, and bum bags, crossbody bags are probably my least favorite and my least grabbed. Unless it's the weekend or I'm just like feeling really casual in the middle of the week, I might grab one of my crossbodies. Now, with that in mind, I don't want you to have an opinion and just say, well, if you're already questioning it, then go ahead and return it. I want you to tell me, like, which do you think would be the better buy or the better addition to my collection, if you will? Not just because I'm questioning it. Don't automatically jump off of that, because anytime I buy a new bag, I question it, right? Like, I think we all do. Like, I'm like, oh my God, especially something like this that was an impulse buy. Like, normally I'm very researched. I know exactly what I want, the exact colorway, and I typically buy pre-owned. Very rarely do I walk into a store or go online and buy brand new, except on occasion. I'm curious, like, do I keep this bag? It was only $330, as you all know. It was originally $550, marked down to $330. I already have a soft tabby in my collection, the denim. But in my head, rent-free, like I said, the Polo ID in the Western style is just, it's stuck in there. Like, it is so stuck in my mind. Granted, both bags are under $1,000. After a few months, could I justify buying the Western ID? Sure, probably. Before it disappears or goes on sale, fine. I'm kind of questioning myself, like, do I return this Western tabby and get the Western Polo ID? And when it comes to the Polo ID, I already have the large suede fringe from holiday 2024. They're very different bags. So this is, and if you don't see that they're different bags, I get it. This is kind of like in Devil Wears Prada. They're both so different. We see, those who get it. We see the differences, right? Like the new Western ID is in caramel. It's got the Western details. It's fabulous. It's over the top. I'm just trying to decide, what do I do here? Do I return this bag? I feel guilty because I know everybody's looking for the burnished amber for only $330. So do I return that and get the Western ID, or do I return that and just wait until my birthday and put the money towards the alligator Ricky? I know, I get it. My birthday's in October, but do I just wait even longer and get something even more special? I'm kind of at a crossroads, you guys. So I want you to weigh in. I want you to tell me what to do. If it's keep the burnished amber tabby, awesome. I'm totally fine with doing that too. Like I said, I could carry it on the shoulder. I do crossbody once in a while. So I don't have this colorway and I don't have a brown bag that can go crossbody. I don't know. I don't know what to do, you guys. So please tell me. Now, for those of you that are interested, let me take a moment here, show you everything that's going to fit inside. So we'll do all like the little, quirks and features up close here, of course. But let me know in the comments. Let's get a conversation going. Do I return it? Do I keep it? What do I do? It is fabulous though, right? I don't know. I love it. So don't just think that I don't. It's just like, is this the right bag right now? Like I said, this was such an impulse buy. We walked in, I saw it on sale, immediately snapped it up. I'm like, oh, I have to have it. And here we are. So I don't know. I'm curious. Let me know. Now this bag almost fits everything I need minus my sunglasses, but up first we have the Tabby compact wallet in the original denim collection, followed by the matching pouch. Yes, silver and gold mix drives me crazy, but we're rolling with it, we're being casual. Next up we have my Ancient Soho Mini Skinny holding my Bang & Olufsen headphones, and yes, you did see the tag was still attached to that old Mini Skinny. This one just had some odds and ends in it that I don't want rolling around. And the Coach pill case. Guys, I wish I could find more of these that didn't cost a fortune. I am mad I didn't pick up more when I had the chance back in the day. My Prada 6-key holder in the Tessuto nylon, we're gonna slide that right in. Next up we have my tape measure, and of course not going anywhere without the car key. Just gonna throw those right in on top, and then with the magnetic closure, everything is pretty secure and we're good to go, minus my sunglasses. Now, this bag, crossbody, almost hits me perfectly. I'm actually pretty happy with where it lands, but a couple extra inches could never hurt. You can also wear it short shoulder. I think I'm gonna prefer a crossbody though. And you could even go top handle if you wanted a more casual look. Alright guys, so we did a what fits. I showed you what it looks like on. Let me know your honest thoughts down below. And were you able to snag one of these as well? When I looked on the website, they still had the maple and the black version was available a couple of days ago. Black now seems to be gone and it's just the maple from what I can tell as of today, Tuesday at about noon. But burnished amber is no longer on the website and there's a couple stores. When I was in there on Sunday, Oakbrook had one left. Oakbrook Center Mall Coach had one. If you want this bag, definitely snap it up. If I do return this, I'll let you guys know so that way you can call that store right away. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. Am I keeping it? Am I getting the Western ID? Or what's going on? What are we doing? Tell me. Anyway, guys, thank you for joining me. That's my new coach, Western Tabby. She's a vibe, right? Anyway, until next time, stay safe, have fun. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.